This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Body of woman found in bushes in St. Mary. The St. Mary police are seeking the assistance of the public in identifying the body of a woman which was discovered at Eden Park in Arakabeso Friday morning. Police sources say the discovery was made around 7 o'clock by a farmer walking to his farm. It is reported that the body was found in bushes in blood with what appeared to be gunshot wounds. The farmer raised an alarm and the police responded. The woman's body was removed to the morgue. Investigators said that residents reported hearing loud explosions sometime between Thursday night into Friday morning. The Arakabeso police are appealing to residents with information to come forward. Bartlett calls for prayers for Chang. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett is urging Jamaicans to pray for National Security Minister Dr. Harris Chang as he continues to grapple with the country's high murder rate and an increase in antisocial behaviors. Bartlett was speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony for the Vista Montego Bay complex in St. James, where Chang had been scheduled to speak. However, Chang had to miss the event due to pressing matters in the crime portfolio. He carries the difficult job doing the things that is hard for us to even contemplate, but I want us to pray for Dr. Chang in his work because he has a difficult job of all of us as minister, Bartlett stated. He noted that the confidence now being seen in business is being deeply undermined by the antisocial behavior of our people. It's not an easy call for a tourism minister to market a destination with these issues. It's not an easy call for an investment minister to bring investment in with the issues, he said. Bartlett said the country cannot rely on an individual or government to fix the problems. He urged all Jamaicans to do their part in stemming the levels of antisocial behaviors in the country. It is our responsibility, brothers and sisters all, to stem this tide of lawlessness and insecurity and the crime and instability that is facing us, he added. St. Elizabeth principal hospitalized after being chopped in front of students and the teachers. A St. Elizabeth primary school principal has been hospitalized after a machete-wielding man chopped her in front of students and the teachers on Friday afternoon. Reports reaching the news are that students and the teachers at Retirement Primary in Magoti were sent scampering shortly after 2 p.m. when the man attacked the principal. Chairman of the school board, Herman Samuels, told the news that students have been left traumatized after witnessing the ordeal. The man chopped the principal. I don't know how many chops she got, but I understand that she got one in her forehead. It was in front of the students and the teachers. The students are very traumatized. I understand that one student even fainted when she saw the blood, he said. The news understands that the man was taken into police custody. When asked if the man is related to any of the students at the school, Samuels said the man is from the area. He is not a parent. He lives possibly close to the school, Samuels said. Relative to view body believed to be social media influencer today. The police should know today if the body of a woman fished from the sea in Reading, St. James on Friday is a popular social media personality. A close family member of the woman will travel today from Kingston to Montego Bay to view the body. The social media personality, who is believed to be the dead woman, has not posted on her Instagram account in the last 3 days. For much of Friday, there was a frenzy on social media as fans took turns offering condolence or adamant saying they would not believe until her death was confirmed. Others speculated about what could have led to her murder. A senior police source told the news that the dead woman had a head wound but would not corroborate reports that she had been shot. Investigators on the ground have not been able to discern that it is a gunshot injury. I think it's because she has been in the water, but they are not able to discern if it is a shot or a wound that was inflicted by another object, he said. The skimpily clad woman was found face down in waters in Reading, and the police were alerted. She had a number of tattoos which are providing investigators with clues about her identity. On Friday, fans expressed a concern about the impact the social media personality's passing would have on her son. The girl had one son. Why? What could she have done to cost her life? This is ridiculous. said Shans_ne on Twitter. Woman accused of shooting partner to death now in custody. A St. James woman who was being sought in connection with the shooting death of her 32-year-old partner in Sandy Bay, Hanover, is now in police custody. The woman had been on the run since popular businessman Cedar Chambers was killed at home on September 15. She reportedly drove off in his Toyota Mark X motorcar following the incident. Commanding officer for the Hanover Police, Superintendent Sharon Beepwood, confirmed that the woman was taken into custody in Kingston on Thursday but was unable to provide details. In September, the police reported that on the day he was killed, Chambers was at a popular eatery when he received a call from the suspect around 9:30 p.m. She reportedly told him she was at his house and wanted to speak to him face to face. He reportedly drove to his house. There was a heated argument between them. A firearm came into play and she allegedly shot him in his mid-torso. Chambers was rushed to the hospital where he died while receiving treatment. Before he died, he reportedly told a relative who had been inside while the argument raged that the woman now in custody shot him. Following the incident, the Hanover police launched a search for the suspect and a stop order was placed on all ports of entry. Man nabbed after visiting jailed associates in stolen vehicle. A man believed to be involved in a car stealing ring has been arrested by police after he showed up at the Lioneltown police station in Clarendon to visit the persons in lockup in a stolen vehicle. He was reportedly driving a 2015 Toyota Axio motor car. The police say the two persons he was visiting were in jail after being busted for trying to sell another stolen Toyota Axio motor car. The Jamaica Constabulary Forces Corporate Communications Unit says police became suspicious after the man turned up to visit the others in a similar car. Checks were made and it was discovered that the vehicle was registered to one of the jailed men. The CCU says further checks by the force's serial number restoration expert revealed that the vehicle's chassis and engine numbers had been tampered with and that the car had been stolen in another parish. The man was then arrested, however he has not yet been charged. In the meantime, the two men he was visiting, 38-year-old Kemar Meeks and 30-year-old Tyrone Smith, both of Evans Street in Maypen, Clarendon, have since been charged with fraudulent use of registration plates, uttering forged documents and forgery. It is alleged that after advertising a stolen motor car for sale on social media, they met the prospective buyer at the Maypen police station on October 14 to conduct the sale. The CCU says the prospective buyer sought the assistance of the police to verify the vehicle documents, and it was then discovered that the Toyota Axio motor car bore a registration plate that was not assigned to it, and that it had been reported stolen in the Halfway Tree area. The police are using these latest incidents to remind the persons of the importance of being vigilant when purchasing motor vehicles. The police are able to assist with the verification process, and the persons are encouraged to contact their local police for assistance, the CCU says. Carpenter survives a gun attack and crashed. A St. James carpenter is now counting his blessings following an incident on Friday morning in which he was shot at by men armed with high-powered rifles before crashing into a house as he made his escape. About 1:15 a.m., the 25-year-old carpenter was driving his motorcar home along the Hendon Main Road in the parish when he came upon 5 men armed with rifles. The gunmen attempted to stop the carpenter, who sped away from the scene but was chased by the men, who fired several shots inside his car. In his bid to escape, the carpenter ran off the road and crashed into a house. Luckily, he was not injured and the police were summoned. Police vow to apprehend those responsible for cops killing in Trench Town. The police high command says it will be conducting a thorough investigation and is moving to apprehend those responsible for Thursday night's killing of a police corporal on 3rd Street in the Kingston Western Police Division. About 10:45 p.m., Corporal Oliver Mullings was among a team of officers from the division who responded to a call from residents in the area when they were attacked by gunmen. Corporal Mullings and one of the gunmen, Shamar Fletcher, were shot during an exchange of gunfire. Both were pronounced dead at hospital. The police say a firearm was recovered from Mr. Fletcher. The other gunmen escaped. Corporal Mullings is the second cop killed in less than a week after Constable Brian Martin, 22, was murdered at a wake in Frog City in the Maxfield Park community in St. Andrew on Saturday night. He was attached to the Halfway Tree police station. Following the shootout that led to the deaths of Corporal Mullings and Shamar Fletcher on Thursday night, another man identified as Alton Dunn or Gogo was fatally shot by police on 3rd Street in Trenchtown on Friday morning. Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, head of the GCF's Corporate Communications Unit, said the man was a suspect in the death of the policeman. The police say, acting on information, a team of officers went to a premises shortly before 2 o'clock. They entered the dwelling and identified themselves to the occupants. The police say a man pulled a gun from under a bed and opened fire in the direction of the officers. He was shot and pronounced dead at hospital. A 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 5 rounds was reportedly taken from him. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.